All right, you dickheads, welcome to Listen Up and Fuggin' Listen, a dumbass podcast to distract yous from this crazy-ass world. I am one of your hosts, Philly Mark, a.k.a. King of the Philly Dub, a.k.a. Forrest Hump. Now, I might have small John meat, but I know what love is. And with me is my Bubba, is my co-host, whose brain is always toast, the infamous Cody, my cousin Cody. Fuggin' Cody.
Yo, fucking bird gang, Philly Mark. It is me, Cody, aka the Chode Man, aka Dallas Choder. And woo, we got a big game today. Speaking of Dallas, fun fact: his family named him Dallas because they were huge Cowboys fans, and they're going to be very disappointed today. Hopefully.
Yeah, oh my goodness. For those of you for our non-football Johns, a big football game. We're recording on Sunday, gonna air on Monday. The epic rivalries. Well, not really a rivalry because we always beat the shit out of the Cowgirls. But our beloved Birds are playing the Dallas Cowboys today. And iconically enough, the Eagles starting tight end, just as cousin Cody said, is named Dallas. So
Yeah.
there's a lot of stuff going on today,
A lot of stuff. We got Kelly Greens in Dallas. They must be shaking in their boots. But to be honest, I'm a little nervous about this game. There's a lot of controversy around the Eagles this week. I don't even understand it. It's like there's way worse quarterbacks in the league, but everybody's talking about Jalen Hurts. What's going on?
Yeah, dude. So, needless to say, by the time this airs on Monday, the Birds will have won, and again, we will have been smoothsayers. Now, I think the point you're a pooping to is, I personally, Code, I think that these news outlets are like teenage fucking broads and balls. Okay, they need stuff to talk about. They need rumors to spread around. You think for 1 second Big Dom is letting any of this go down in the locker room, dude?
Hears me out. I've got a conspiracy theories, maybe Big Dom's behind it. Because every time the media starts talking about Jalen Hurts, how he ain't that good, he always rises to the vacation, dude. And he comes out guns a-blazing, and maybe they're leaking this shit on purpose because they know it's kind of like, you saw that Jordan documentary where like he has to create like a story in his head on like why he needs to beat these dudes. They might be doing this intentionals for Jalen Hurts.
Yeah, all the greats do it. Michael Jordan, Bobby Boucher. He was convinced that the other team was telling him that water sucked and that Gatorade was better.
Yeah.
And then it gets you fight. Dude, I didn't
It
even
does.
think about that. So it's almost like Dom is like this big, lovable, and I mean this in the best possible way, chunky bull. And he's just getting the best out of this team by planting evidence here and there. Because you're right, dude. If someone's telling me that I, got a small John meat, and I keep hearing it, I'm going to be like, you know what? I'm going to show everyone how big it is. I mean, in this instance, mine is not. But, Jalen's is.
Yeah.
And the point I think you're protruding to is he's gonna show up and show out because he's tired of hearing all this noise.
Well, oh my God, so much noise. Now, there might be some truth that, Jalen does go a bit rogue and, he will throw a ball to AJ, even though that's not the play. There has been, even AJ has come out and said it's been happening. It's happened before. And then there's times where you're like, why would the coach call that? And it might be Jalen going rogue. So, but you know what? I say, fuck it, dude. This dude's a winner. Let him do whatever he wants.
He's a winner. He gets his chicken dinner. I mean,
And he's
how
not
many
a
years
sinner.
he's been in the league? Like, yeah, how many years he's been in the league? How many Super Bowls he's been to? Like, how many times have he's proven himself? I think, yeah, dude. I think like the sports scene has turned into, and it's funny because sometimes, dude, when I'm trying to think about stuff to talk about on the pod, I go on TMZ. So TMZ has a sports section, dude. So
are they
like,
talking about Jalen Hurts, AJ Brown?
no, it was like whose abs are the most shredded, and they'll show you pictures and they don't show the face, and you got to guess who it is.
Yeah.
But I obviously did not do that, you guys. But dude, the sports world, that's what they do. They try and create stories just like the real world.
Mm.
And like we'll see what happens. And then to our listeners, you just can confirm how we're feeling on this Monday. A great way to start off your week.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be a victory Monday, but it could be a tough one. I don't know. You know, Dallas has a pretty good at-home win rate against NFC teams. That's another thing that gets me a little nervous.
Dude, you always get nervous, when you need to. And this reminds me, when we go to like Hershey Park, all this type of stuff. And he'd be like, Mark, I feel like I'm gonna shit my pants on this ride. Because I ate too much snacks. I'm like, dude, just relax. Like, you got this. I just clench them cheeks
Mhm.
and do it. So I think in this instance, just clench your cheek. It's gonna be okay, dude.
Yeah, we're gonna come out just fine.
There's a lot to be thankful for, dude. It's Thanksgiving week,
Oh my
dude.
god, that's right. We got a big family dinner coming up this week. It's always a shit show at
Always
the
a shit show,
at
always eating, always fighting, taking rage naps. It's pretty
Yeah, dude,
fantastical.
we're gonna be eating and we're gonna be skeeting. It gets a little wild end of the night. As we always rent out the local fire hall, and they gotta sometimes call the cops to the firehouse because we get rowdy in our family.
And then, that frees us up to fight more because then the cops start fighting the firefighters, and
Hmm.
then we're kind of free to do our own thing. So it's really, really, it almost kind of is like a Royal Rumble, if you will, inside that firehouse. You don't know what to expect. At our family Thanksgivings, we do bring side dishes. We do also bring a weapon of some sort
Yeah,
because you don't know which Aunt Joanna is going to go absolutely crazy, and you
yeah,
might need to defend yourself. You did.
yeah. Do you remember that time I brought that shillelagh I got from an Ireland gift shop at the airport, and then Uncle Steve he comes at me. This dude's raging. Okay, he's all he's on uppers and downers and frowners, and he attacks me. I pull out the old shillelagh and I knock out his eyebrow ring, and suddenly I'm the dickhead.
Yeah, I mean, first of all, why is he wearing an eyebrow ring? That's his choice. He's been wearing it, dude. He's been wearing that eyebrow ring for
Yeah.
such a long
He was
time.
a raver, dude, back in the day. Old school
A
raver.
raver, but the raver with that dance move couldn't dodge a fucking shillelagh.
Yeah.
And you know what? I didn't know what that was for the longest time. I thought it was like an Irish song. It's basically like an Irish 2x4, right?
Yeah, basically.
It's just a
It's
stick.
yeah,
It's a beating stick.
yeah, I was looking like an Irish, hacksaw Jim Duggan out there.
Dude, you took the words right out of my fucking
Well, I
butt,
mean, I
dude.
knew
Remember?
if you're
Remember the
talking about
callback,
holding 2
dude?
yeah, I mean, you mentioned holding a 2x4. I mean, I know where your mind's going.
Always wrestling, always men in underwears. But dude, I mean, it's a good time, and there's gonna be games on football games, but there's also gonna be games within your family, okay? It's a
Mhm.
real fun time for you to kinda see, your family's true colors, and for a lot of them, they make it pretty easy.
They do. Yeah, it's always rough the next day. You got the Black Fridays, and we're always hungover, but we're trying to get a deal, and we're trying to get a steal, and but it's going to be even tougher this year because it's a short week. We got another Eagles game on Friday.
Yeah, dude. I mean, I listen, I love Black Friday, okay? I got my heart set on this 22-inch TV, dude.
Oh, damn!
For me,
Nice.
that's I don't really I want that's big screen for Philly Mark.
Yeah, dude.
So I'm a
I mean,
I've been saving up all year for this 22-inch flat screen,
you're
dude.
putting in your bathroom, right?
Yeah, dude, for when I'm dumping and when I'm pumping, just it's gonna come with a little Blu-ray DVD. The
Mhm.
DVD player is just as big as that 22-inch flat screen. So I'm real excited, these guys. Home entertainment in Philly Mark's Ma's house just
Dude.
got a little bit different,
Oh,
dude.
hell yeah, dude. Black Friday, get out there, get those deals.
Dude, do people even like Has that, like, changed now? Because like, people could just do this stuff online?
Yeah, I don't think you got the huge crowds, like, camping out. Remember when we were younger, like, people were camping out at Circuit City and shit. I don't know if you got that no more. And they like, the
Yeah.
stampedes where, like, o old women are getting trampled to death, so someone could get, a 22-incher. Um, yeah, I don't know if that's happening these days.
Yeah, dude. I've because you got Cyber Monday,
Mhm.
you got Show 'em Saturday.
Yep.
That's where like, if you send a suggestive picture to Amazon, they'll
Mhm.
give you a little discount.
They got Sunday Cum Day, which is part of, a lot of porn sites do that. They'll give you like a half off a subscription, which
And
I
as yous
don't.
know,
Yeah.
yeah,
What?
Cody loves his cartoon Johns,
Mhm.
loves the Marge Simpsons, loves the Lois Griffins.
You gotta pay extra for that, dude. Plus, my favorite of all time, I may have mentioned it before. It's the Ninja Turtles spinoff, 10-inch Mutant Ninja Turtles. I don't know if you've seen that. Uh,
Dude, I have seen it, and April O'Neil didn't even have to change her name because there is a porn star called April O'Neil. Now, correct me if I'm strong. Have you noticed there's been ad breaks during Pornhub now? They want you to pay for it to go to the ads.
oh, yeah, yeah, and
Dude,
I know.
I was schwacking it last night, and I'm getting right to the heart of the scene, and then it just cuts to, "Hey, do you got mesothelioma? And would you you need a lawyer?" And I'm like, "Dude,
Oh
ads have infiltrated
man.
everything. I thought Pornhub was free." Like, I can't.
That'll really blue ball you there on mesothelioma. Damn.
I did a come to the lawyers, dude, because the ad was a minute long, and that was all I had in me, dude.
Oh my god. Uh, well, I'm sorry to hear that. But speaking of ads,
Yeah, we do have a sponsor this week, you
so
guys.
yeah, I hope you're not wanking it right now because we're about to blue ball you.
Yeah, well, this will help you in the other way. Do you have trouble waking up in the morning? Well,
Mhm.
we've got yous covered with Slappy's alarm clock, yous guys.
Mhm.
Because I don't know about you, I'll hit the snooze button 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 35 times, and that just don't won't do the trick. So what does Slappy's alarm clock bring that your phone doesn't bring? Well, we send out a message to a pissed off Delco wife who thinks her husband is cheating on her, and we give her your address. So every morning she's coming on over to give you a nice slap because she
Yeah.
thinks that what you're doing the husband. And that's how you get up in the morning with
I
Slappy's alarm clock.
I mean, no better way to start your day than with an adrenaline rush, right? And you feel like you're about to have a domestic dispute. Maybe the neighbors will call the cops. I mean, I mean, that's better than any coffee.
Yeah, dude. Not only are you woken up, you're going to skip your coffee because it's just like, the first sound you're going to be gloriously woken up to. Are you screwing my husband? You do it,
Yeah.
Jonathan.
Yeah.
What are you doing? And you're just like, all right, I'm up. I'm up.
And they
And
spray
then
and
you
they'll
can get an
spray paint.
escort,
Yeah.
yeah,
She
to
spray
work.
paints your car and
Loser,
but
cheater.
it's a you don't worry, it rinses off in the
Yeah.
rain. Just put a little water on it, it goes right away. But they go all out. They'll throw your own clothes out the window. Don't worry, they'll fold them. Later on that day, put them back in the drawer.
Yeah. Now, you might be asking yourself, is this wrong of us to gaslight women, trying to make them think their husband's cheating on them just so that they can wake you up on time? Yeah, it is. But with Slappy's alarm clock, we guarantee you're going to get up or
Shut
you
up.
won't. Yeah, dude. So there you go. Slappy's alarm clock. I don't know about you, but I could definitely use a wake up call.
Yeah. I know. Trust me. I'm usually the one texting you to wake up for this pod. Um, But yeah, if you want a good deal, go to slappyalarmclock.com and put in what was the code?
LUAFL. Listen up and fucking listen.
All
LUAFL, guy. All
all
caps.
caps. Go
All
on
right.
there, get a deal, get a Black Friday deal on
And
Slappy's
on
alarm
that
clock.
note, Yeah, why don't we get into our hunt of the week?
Oh, I love it. Let's do
I
it.
love it too. It's track, you nutsack.
Hey Han, you're the Han of the week. Hey Han, you're the Han of the week. I fucking love you, Han.
I'm thankful for Hans, dude. I'm thankful for Hans. I am,
Oh,
dude.
yeah. I love a good hunt. And there's one hunt that I'm very thankful for. And to be honest, she might be a little surprise guest. I might be a +1 this year at the Thanksgivings. And the
Ooh.
and these are girls named Krystal. Okay? These are the type of hunts that you can do anything. I mean, you can get an old fashioned behind the abandoned Wawa. By the way, how are there abandoned Wawas? I don't even know how Wawa goes out of business in this town, but
It's got to be a front for the mafia
I
or
di-
something.
I digest. But girls named Krystal, and there's two levels to it. Okay, you got crystals with a C. That's who I'm bringing. Then you got crystals with a K. Now
Oh yeah, dude.
you've dealt with a crystal with a K. I mean, what are these?
I sure have, dude.
I mean,
Okay. If she's got a K, she don't fucking play, dude. If she's got a C, she's for me. But the ones with the K, dude, they will ruin your life, dude.
yeah, and you don't sleep with a crystal with a K because, be honest, you don't get no sleep, dude.
That's right, dude. All they do, they will ride you literally, figuratively. You'll be doing comes, but you'll be doing runs because sometimes you just
Mhm.
need to get away from these broads. They will drive you fucking nuts, dude.
Yeah, and they will be spray painting your car. Even for like not even cheating, like you know, just don't text them back, and they'll be spray painting and fucking dickhead all over your
Yeah, I
car.
got I got liar spray painted on my my Razor scooter once.
Oh
So
my
that it was
god.
real small. It was hard to see because there's
Yeah,
not a lot of places to spray paint on the Razor.
yeah,
It
just a
was
foot
liar.
plate.
Yeah, dude. I was like, "Oh, what'd you do that for?" And she was like, "You said your favorite color was Kelly green."
Mm, yeah,
And like
they'll
it
s
is, but she thought I was lying, dude.
they get set off easily, dude, but they get set off, but they will get you off 'cause, they do yeah, they do like to screw.
Yeah, dude. The crystals, usually they got the like upper earlobe piercing, not the down one.
Mhm.
Like that, their ears are usually covered in piercings.
Uh-huh.
Okay. Also, you might sometimes see a little nose John in there.
Yeah,
At
absolutely.
least, you're good for a lower back, ankle, and maybe rib cage tattoo as well.
Easily. Some kind of
Nothing wrong with that. I mean, those are prime locations for a nice tattoo.
tattoo?
Yeah,
Oh,
I'm just being fancy, dude.
yeah, that's nice.
I've been studying French, dude. I'm like I'm on Duo bilingual and I'm just trying some things out to too.
Tattoo. How are you? So,
Yeah.
who's your, haunt of the week?
Well, we were talking about this earlier. Thanksgiving, it's basically like the Super Bowl for broads.
Mhm.
So my hunt of the week are women's that host Thanksgiving dinner. Okay,
Ooh.
shout out to yous.
Mhm.
It's a lot of pressure. It's a lot of responsibility.
Mhm.
You're cooking all the dishes. You're probably starting a week in advance. That's how long sometimes it takes to thaw the turkey out, Code.
Oh my god, yeah. I mean, and they're brine in it,
They're
and,
brining it. They're
uh
whining it. They're 69 in it, dude.
yeah, and they're making it and they're fine in it because, yeah, I mean, these are the type of women they get a pleasure out of your pleasure, dude, and
Dude, yeah, that's the thing, dude, because it's like they don't even get to enjoy themselves. Everyone comes like dressed up and they got their like, holiday themed like
Mhm.
smock on or
Oh,
vest
yeah.
or apron, whatever you want to call it, and they're just sweating the whole
Oh
time.
my
They're
god.
like, "Is this stuffing ready hot? It's not hot enough. It's
Oh
not
my
hot."
god, they've
And
been
their
up.
happiness depends on yours, Code. You're so right, dude.
Yeah, and they've been up the night before making you know, a casserole, they're doing all the things. They're making muffins, they're making, uh, what kinda thing do you like?
Zanberry sauce, our
Oh,
famous
yeah,
Zanberry sauce, Cody and I, that's the side dish we bring. It's just cranberry sauce with Xanax in it and use guys.
yeah.
But, Cody, it's even harder now in 2025 being a Thanksgiving host because you got to think about who's gluten?
Oh
Who's
my
I
God.
can't make. Can I put gluten in this? Does
Ugh.
this have dairy in
Oh
this?
my
Is this
God.
vegan? Like what like so that's another thing. So like
It's impossible.
you got to send out weeks in advance. Let me know your allergies,
Yeah.
dude. Let me know your dietary restrictionals.
Oh my
And it's
God.
like, come the fuck on.
Dude, I know exactly what you're talking. I had his hun. I mean, their family, they couldn't eat avocados, they couldn't eat onions, they couldn't eat strawberries. Like they were allergic to everything. I'm like, dude, what? Who raised you? Like, were you raised in like a biodome or something? Did you
Were
not
you
get?
raised by wolves?
No, if you were raised by wolves, you could eat anything. These
Yeah,
were
dude.
raised by, I don't know, in a hospital setting or something because they have no exposure to these things. And, peanuts. I mean, it's crazy.
No Cracker Jacks. And like like we're set like guys at Thanksgiving is like literally it's just a show up, eat, go to sleep. If you're an older bull, just try not to be racist. So our requirements aren't that much. And could you imagine, these women's that are literally roasting for like a week. It's like, all right, you guys, it's ready. And then just like, fucking Uncle Tony's like, oh, there's a field goal happening. We'll wait till halftime. And she's got to plan the meal around the footy ball games,
Oh my
dude.
God. Yeah. I didn't even think about that. Um, Damn. Yeah. I mean, yeah, that's the true Hun of the week. Because without them,
Unsung heroes, dude.
I mean, if it would imagine if it was an all dude Thanksgiving dinner, we'd just be fine with like getting a gobbler shorty from Wawa and sitting down with a 6-pack of Paps and call it a night.
Pretty
Yeah.
much. Yeah, it's like, chips and pizza good, you guys? Is there a Chinese food place open? Well, General Tussauds? Yeah, fuck it. Whatever.
Yeah.
We'll just
Yeah.
just just a bunch of fat assholes sitting on a couch.
Watching football. And that actually
Just
doesn't sound terrible.
that sounds yeah, it's pretty awesome if you're thinking about it. That's a way less stressful Thanksgiving.
Way less. We
Just
got
get like
people go.
takeout food and
Yeah.
and ignore all the women.
Yeah.
God, we sound like Al Bundy's, dude.
Second week in a row with an Al Bundy reference. Speaking of Al Bundy, I do want to do a little updates on our friend. I posted a video yesterday of Will Garner. Unfortunately, they did get knocked out of the semifinal round with Chester. Like I said, they were some big bulls. But Will did have an amazing his last touchdown of his high school career was a fumble by the quarterback. He picks it up. He drags a bull literally that's on his back 10 yards for a touchdown. It was a pretty epic final high school touchdown in the playoffs, but they got beat pretty good. But
Well, dude,
definitely, yeah.
yeah. I mean, sometimes football, you win as a team, you lose as a team. But if you've watched our highlights, it couldn't have been because Will the Thrill. I mean, when I saw Cody post the highlight, I was blown away. I was like, this kid looks like a WWE superstar, dude.
Mhm.
He was gigantical.
Yeah,
So if
he
you
is
see what
six
it's
two,
incredible.
6'2".
How are
How are
you?
you? Yeah, benching 400, squatting 500. He's a very strong dude. I'm excited to see what he looks like after 4 years of a Division 1 diet. I mean, he's gonna look like a goddamn X-Men.
Yeah, dude. So a special shout out to you, Will, and we're thankful for you and to the rest of our bird gangers. We have so much fun doing this, and we love entertaining you and making you laugh. But we can't just be thankful for the good things in life.
Yeah.
As I'm serenaded by this beautiful siren,
Oh
because you
yeah.
know what this siren's coming for? Boop boop. That's the sound of a dickhead. Boop boop. That's the sound of
Kind
a
of addicted.
dickhead.
Whoop whoop. That sounds like
It
that
it
could be
just work it works, and,
that
this
could be
dickhead
a
of the week
song.
is also brought to use by Slappy's alarm clock.
Yeah.
So with that being said,
If you want to wake up on a snappy, then call Slappies.
yeah, if you want to get to work happy, get Slappy to wake you up. These guys, they didn't send us any ad
Yeah,
reads. I'm
come on.
so
We're
sorry. They
we're
didn't.
riffing it here.
We're riffing and griffing.
All right, how about we hit the track?
You nutsack.
It's the dickhead of the week. It's the dickhead of the fucking week. I fucking hate your guts, you piece of fucking shit.
All right.
All right. Now, this is a kind of dickhead. You sometimes see them on a Thanksgiving dinner, or you hear them, but you most of the time you might remember these dickheads from school or maybe even at the bar. These are the actually kids. You know those people that always
Oh yeah.
chime in with actually Pluto is a dwarf star, not a planet. Like one of those dickheads.
Yeah, I mean, I have to do sometimes I'm like that too. I'm like, "Hun, actually, I did do a cum. You just didn't feel nothing." But yeah, dude. So
Actually,
this
it
goes
isn't.
yeah. Yeah. Yeah, so this is Cody's got like, like a podcast long beef with these particular type of people because you've talked about your hatred for the one-uppers,
Mhm.
and I feel like,
It is a type of one-upper. You're right.
it,
Yeah.
it certainly is, dude. So these people are hanging out in the same like coffee shops, dude.
Oh my God. Imagine a one-upper with an actually kid. That conversation, that'd be exhausting.
Oh God, dude. That is like, but yeah, I mean, just because you might know something,
Mhm.
you don't have to say it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Humble yourselves.
Exactly. Like where if it's like, like me and you were like, Rocky had a really, like transformative impact on my life. And well, actually, it's based on da, 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 da,
Yeah.
da. I don't care who it's based on,
Yeah.
dude. To me, look, no, that's Sylvester Stallone. He's a real person
Yeah.
and a
Yeah.
boxer.
Actually, he is a fictitious figure. And it's like, no, dickhead, he's from Philly. He's got a statue at the Art Museum. Shut the fuck up.
Yeah, you
He's
don't know
he's
what you're
from South
talking about.
Philly. Yeah, I don't want to hear it.
Well, actually, this does have gluten in it. Good, choke on it. I don't
Yeah.
care.
Fucking eat it and then take a dump in your pants. No one gives a shit. Just eat the goddamn bread.
Yeah, I think it's like, it's also like the tone and the way you say it too, because you could be like, well, actually, that's fine.
Yeah.
But it's like well, actually,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? It's like, give me a freaking break. Well, actually, this cranberry sauce does have Xanax in it.
And check.
Dude, it's
Oh,
just like,
dude.
so, I think we're just, and half the time, are the people even right?
I
We
know.
don't even know. We don't
And to
even
be
know.
honest, a lot of times these people are right and they are smart, but they just come across like a dickhead. And it's like
Yeah, dude.
a real know-it-all.
Well, you know what's funny though, dude, because your dickhead and my dickhead probably hang out.
Okay.
Because I've been seeing a lot of this lately, and it infuriates me because I've been paying attention, and I just refuse to believe it. My dickhead of the week are guys who read books on public transportation.
Mhm.
Okay, no, you're not. All right.
Yeah.
Like it's always like some really like, out there book like the neuroscience behind doing a com or like the gastroenteromony behind making pizzas or
Uh-huh.
whatever. And they'll hold the book up, but I can see one eye's on the book and one eye's checking to see if anybody's noticing them reading
Mhm.
because
Mhm.
that's how you're gonna find the woman of your creams. She's gonna be like, "Hey, were you reading Shakespeare?
Yeah.
Yeah, you want to get gritty? I'll give you my phone number. Yeah, no, I can skip my next stop and let's just hang out."
Yeah.
And further score, Cody, the other day, and it's like 11:30, 12:30 after midnight. I'm trying to walk up the stairs, and this dickhead is walking up the stairs reading the book, dude. What book is that interesting that you're reading it whilst going up a fucking staircase, dude.
No, you can't walk. I mean, these are dudes that they call it peacocking, right? They're trying to attract women's. And it's funny you mention this because I was looking up the top 5 things women find attractive in men and the top 5 things women find unattractive in men. Okay. Now, top 3 was they like to read for things they're attracted to. Top 3 for things they're not attracted to are into comic books. And I'm like, yo, that's fucking reading.
Yeah,
What's
dude.
the difference?
And it's fundamental. You're not only are you reading words, you're reading pictures, you're reading colors.
Yeah.
Are you kidding me? If anything, I would think if I'm a hun, the bull that reads comics has a creative mind. Okay. I don't want a guy that reads too much. I want my guy dumb. I want to control him. I don't want him
Yeah.
thinking for himself. I want to be able to mold him the way I want to mold him. But you don't have to worry about that with a comic book guy. Okay. Because I'm a comic book guy, so I'm taking offense at all to this. And no, it's not because there's less words on the page.
Yeah.
It's because I like the message.
Yeah, you're a reader, dude. You're a reader and you're a breeder. So women should be attracted to that.
Yeah. I mean, there was a time where I was reading comic books on public transportation.
Okay.
And anytime I would look, at a broad to like wink at her, she'd
She
Yeah.
just just
Yeah.
dry up.
But then sometimes you get some ones that do come over to you, but they'll be, are you reading the X-Men's with the Wolverines, hon? Are you reading it? I'm like,
Oh my.
get your fucking gluten-free ass out of my face, hon.
Yeah, there's 2 types. Yeah, comic book hunts. I mean, they're a whole other breed in themselves.
But now, dude, the game has changed now. Have you seen how many comic book broads are just like they just dress up in the
Oh,
costumes,
that's true.
like
I've seen.
sexy
Oh yeah.
ones too?
Oh yeah, I've seen them on the TikToks. Okay, and
And they're probably making so much money, dude, because you got all these like bulls that are involuntary celibate. That's what an incel is, you guys. It's true. That's what the word means. I'm doing some
oh
studying.
really?
Yeah, involuntary
Invol-
celibate. Yeah,
That's
it's
what
true.
an incel is. I
Yeah,
had no
I think it.
idea. I'm
I
learning. You are well
I
read.
think. See, dude, and I learned about that in a comic book. So go fuck yourself.
Actually, incel stands for involuntary celibate.
Well, actually, it stands for institutionalized celebrities that have an influence on. No.
You can't get. It means they can't fuck. They don't fuck. They want to,
Yeah,
but
dude.
no one wants to fuck them.
Yeah, dude. But you know what? It's perfect. This same group of dudes are the guys that get together on Thanksgiving. These guys want to get some hoagies, watch football, talk about comic books, and not fuck.
Oh man. Yeah, I hope that's not us in a few years, dude.
Nah, dude. Like, are you kidding me? I'm so excited for Thanksgiving. I got like 5 things of Tupperware packed.
Oh, dude.
Like,
And
I'm taking.
you and I are sneaking away right before Din Din, and we're coming back real red-eyed, dude.
Oh, yeah,
that's a
dude.
tradition you and I have been doing since high school.
Yeah, dude. We call that. You know how like some people do Thanksgiving, like where it's like, oh, you break the wishbone. That's our tradition. No, we roll up a wishbone. It looks like a wishbone, like a double-sided blunt, use guys, and we
Yeah.
go to town.
Oh yeah.
And when we walk back
we're
in the
Lady
house,
and the Tramp in that thing.
yeah, dude, and we walk back in the house, and it's like a slow motion movie.
Oh
Okay,
my God.
there's smoke behind us, like we're coughing, and then we just like kick one of our little nephews. We just kick him out of the way, and we're like, "Let's eat." It really is a sight to be told.
That would be a great video. We gotta make that.
Yeah, dude, just like boys are ready, dude. Like, but this is, Uncle Jimmy always wants to come out with us, but I don't think he can hang. Maybe this is the year we do it. But he can't walk in with us, dude. He can't walk in for the slow motion walk. He's gotta like wait.
Yeah, we just give us like go in, like come out 30 seconds later, because yeah, if we all three of us walk in at the same time, grandma's gonna be looking at us cockeyed, and I'm gonna start getting like a little bit of anxietals. So, yeah, he's got to
Real,
stay.
real quick before your conundrum, another honorable mention for Dickhead of the Week: the family member who's a narc. Where
Mhm.
you going? You going outside? What you doing out there?
Well, like, I just
We're gonna
breath of fresh air.
we're gonna play Parcheezels. You don't want to come? You don't want to play the game? Trivial per
Oh,
poops.
God, I hate that family narc. We know which aunt that is. I won't call her out by name,
But
but
it's my mom.
it
It's my
rhymes
mom.
with Moan. Yeah.
It's my ma, you guys. It's okay. But that is my cross to bear. But you guys, no show would be complete without a Cody's Conundrum. Brought to you by Slappy's Alarm Clock.
So I'm listening to the B101.1, and this time of year, it is nonstop Christmas music. Way before, Thanksgiving. They're playing it around, the day after Halloween. And it got me thinking, are people that are like afraid of like tight spaces, do they hate it this time of year because they're claustrophobics?
Dude, I didn't even think about that.
You know.
Tight spaces, especially because like Santa's fat, so he
Mhm.
takes up a lot of space. You could be, oh my God, dude, scared of
Saint Nick.
So there's all these undiagnosed claustrophobics because all the kids that go to the fucking mall to meet Santa Claus, they piss on his lap because
Mhm.
they got claustrophobia, dude.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah, no one
That's
talks about this.
crazy.
Yeah.
No one talks about it, okay?
Yeah. That's
It's
my
the silent killer. It really is, these guys. The claustrophobia.
silent night killer.
Oh, dude. But we wish yous a holy night, yous guys. A night full of a whole lot of fun.
Yes.
With good eating, good skeeting, and good treating. Because life is short, yous guys, and so is your dick. So live it up when you can, while you can. I'm Philly Mark.
And I'm cousin Cody, fucking Burgang.
Fucking Burgang. Go Birds. Go Thanksgivings.